progression since January and some of the things that you've personally accomplished since then?
One thing that I would say is our group is getting a lot closer together, like as a DB specific, defensive unit also. But we was close last year, but I feel like since we got like the whole defensive group to come back from last year to this year, like most teams don't often get that. So I feel like we're a pretty close group and we all just keep pushing each other every day to get better and better. So,
What areas in your game are you looking to improve on?
playing the ball, and me specifically coming from receiver, I like to score touchdowns. So whenever I touch the ball, I would like to score a touchdown. But not only me, as in my teammates too. Like every time we get a ball, we always look for the end zone because nothing's better than scoring a touchdown for our whole team. Just have the offense happen.
You did become more involved with defense thanks to the development cornerback coach Brandon Harris gave you. How crucial has he been to you developing your game?
Can you say that one more time, please?
How crucial has Coach Harris been to developing your game?
Oh, he's been very crucial because he helps me with the very small details, and small details is a big factor, especially at DB. The smallest things can get you in trouble, and he's the type of coach to focus on those little details because those small details can turn into big details, which can you never know. Like a player can blow by you for a game-winning touchdown because of a small detail. But Coach Harris, I like how he helps up with small details. So that's a lot.
What do you think of how you, Smoke, and the other guys at cornerback doing throughout the spring practice?
I think we're doing pretty good. Like I said in the beginning, we're all getting closer as a group. So it's like we're all bonding together. We know how each other are. So like whenever something goes wrong on a play, we don't down each other. We know our coach is hard on us, but we don't down each other. We always look to pick each other up because they already got beat on the play. There's no reason to beat them down anymore. So we pick each other up to do best on the next play. That's the only thing that matters.
Good.
Yep.
Become an old veteran at all of this. How much has the game slowed down for you? And how much are you enjoying this spring, especially with the cooler weather?
It slowed down a lot, but there's still things I critique myself on. And what was that question? I'm so
Just
sorry.
how much are you enjoying practicing?
I'm enjoying practicing. The way more is way funner, well, especially with the new group, the new incomers we got and the ones we had from last year. Just bring us together and just making it way more fun for us.
What was one area from last season that you and the other guys at cornerback were wanting to improve on?
Our eyes. Like our eyes got us in trouble last year, and low key this right now in spring. But right now we focus on our eyes and then just coaching each other up throughout every play.
What have you been looking to elevate your game on throughout spring practice? Yes.
I say leading the group more, bringing them up because everything I mess up on, they looking at it, and then if I don't get coached on it, they gonna try to do the same. So right now I just feel like I need to do everything as best as I can do it, and so I want to have them behind us doing the same.
We have this thing, iron sharpens iron, and we've talked a lot about the wide receiver room being a good group of guys.
Mm-hmm.
How much has that helped you guys hone in on your skills and what you want to do?
It actually helped a lot because we, as a corner group, we going against all different type of receivers on the other side of the ball on our offense. So they giving us different type of releases, different type of get-offs. And right now we just focusing on trying to stay in front, stay square, and just work on all our techniques that Coach Harris gave us.
Like McKithen, you two also took a big step in your game, being more involved with the defense. How, same as what I asked McKithen, how crucial has Coach Harris been to your development?
A lot, actually, a lot. It's some things that when he came, I needed to fix it. He helped me fix it, and he's still helping me right now to be one of the best corners right now, going into this conference and helping all the other corners out. So we don't have to go in the game and mess it up right then and there. He helping us to critique everything we can.
All right, thank you. Can you just open up with how nice it's been to know the players that you're going to get to coach and what their strengths are and now what you need to do with them?
Oh, it's been wonderful. You know, I'm blessed to pretty much bring my entire group back from last year. Last year we grew a lot as a unit. We spent a lot of time together. A lot of the guys, it was their first time in a position room. A lot of guys had switched from other positions. A lot of guys was taking the transition from not playing as much in previous years to jumping to full-time starters. So we got to grow together. And I thought that was fun. So it was real important to me that we kept everybody in place and we come back and be able to do it again for a second year. So it was a huge advantage to know the guys and for them to know and trust me. And I had to spend less time getting them to trust me now because it's like, all right, we know what to expect. We know what coach has, expectation coach has for our unit, and we're just excited to play for them again.
What are your thoughts on how the first week of spring practice went for you guys?
Physical. That's the first word to come to mind. It's been physical. And I think that's what we need. You know, the guys are competing well. Sometimes the offense get the best of us. Sometimes the defense get to them. But all in all, it's fun competition. Everybody's been physical. We understand that we want to be a physical football team. And the first couple of practices, they realize that, man, when you step on the field now and play Florida Atlantic, you better be physical.
What is one area from last season that you've been making sure that the guys are focused on improving?
For us at our position, I think it's been continuing to be disciplined. You know what I mean? We play a position where every down is about just doing your job and focusing. And sometimes you may not have an opportunity to make a play for 40, 50 plays. But you understand in that game, it may be 5 or 6 plays at corner that you got to be on. You don't know when them plays are going to come. Them plays are going to be sprinkled in all throughout the game. So it's about not getting bored, being disciplined enough to do my job every single rep, regardless of what happens on the other side of the ball, because win and losing the game is going to be a different 5 or 6 plays for us. So just showing some consistency and playing hard and just keeping that discipline.
You did get a promotion to being a co-defensive coordinator. How have you shared the defensive responsibilities alongside Coach Rock and while maintaining your focus on the cornerbacks?
First off, man, I was just blessed by Coach Herman to be able to be in position to get that title and to just continue to show my hard work and dedication to this program. But work with Coach Rock is wonderful. Like it's Coach Rock's defense. You know, Coach Rock's our defensive coordinator. It's his defense, and we all buy in and love his vision. So wherever I can help that, with the responsibilities he gives me in the secondary, I'm proud of. We take pride in. But you know, what I mean, it's his defense, and I'm doing a great job just being here, coaching my unit and coaching my guys, and trying to stay as organized as possible. And just wherever I can help. You know, I was always big on, okay, giving you new roles, giving you new responsibilities. But I mean, I still do anything I can. I still run errands. I still print paperwork. I still help draw cards. I'm working with the GAs every night. You know, I'm still there helping with scripts, drawing up cards, drawing up periods. So for me, it's about doing whatever it can to get us to be successful.
Reflecting on last season, what have you learned from that year that you want to emphasize to the guys throughout spring practice?
One thing we learned that we were in a lot of ball games. You know, a lot of games we should have won. But again, it's that same word I always talk about. I feel like we lack discipline in times. There were times where, as a DB, it's third down, we need to make a play. Your eyes can't be looking at the backfield. And that's stuff that we have to continue to get better at. And that's something I'm always preaching with Smoke and Justin and the rest of the guys about. At our position, you can't have those minor slip-ups. And last year, the difference of us winning games and losing games were always a play or two. And I can tell them now, man, if we're gonna win games here because we're gonna do things right, we're gonna be disciplined. And if a guy beats you, let him beat you because on that snap he was better than you, not because you have a lack of discipline and you didn't do your job. So that's our full message: buying into this culture, doing everything you're asked to do, and because everything is about winning.